Hey guys, I'm just doing a video on replacing the wheels, the belt tensioner, and the belt on this Samsung dryer. We bought this dryer used with my girlfriend, and the moment we installed it and turned it on, it was like making this crazy screeching noise. So I'm just gonna replace these parts in this video, and yeah, there's the old wheels. And this is the new package that I got from Amazon with all the parts. So the belt tensioner, 4 wheels, and then the screw for the belt tensioner. So here's those other 2 wheels that are part of the dryer. Those are the old ones. I'm going to be replacing those. I also got this grease. It's high temperature, low friction, water resistant. Some people said just put some extra grease on the axles and stuff of the wheels, so I got that. Here I'm just removing the wheel from the tensioner and greasing up the axle for it. I don't really put a lot of grease on because I'm not sure if I need to really do this, but yeah, just see if it works. Hopefully it will. And then when you're putting this clip back on, just make sure it's in the groove, or else it's going to be a faulty install. I just sped up the next couple videos just because they're a little bit long, but make sure you install the spring correctly. I just used the old spring because it seemed like it was a bit stiffer, but that just might be me. I don't know. I'm not experienced in appliances. I'm just a plumber. Here I'm just spinning up the motor a bit, just making sure that's also not faulty. I didn't really check that before I ordered anything, but it looks like it's good. Just installing the drum here with the belt already around the drum, and yeah, just make sure you get it on the back wheels, and then just leave it there. Now when you're putting on the belt around the tensioner, make sure it's the belt with the grooves is on the grooves of the motor, and then you want the slippery side, like the smooth side, to go around the white belt tensioner part because it doesn't have any grooves. It's a little tricky, but it's not that hard. Alright, just make sure this belt is in the groove so it doesn't slip off or anything. And here I already have all the screws installed. There's 4 screws on this fan, the blower cover. Just gotta put it into that plastic debris thing, and then make sure this clip is installed. These 2 screws here aren't even really tight, but you can't really tighten them. The motherboard box will just be held on by the other supports, and then just put these wires through the clips. fun. Use the screws with the washers for this. There's 2 of them. Okay, just make sure the wires go through that hole there. And then clip this top piece into the top of the dryer and screw it in. And then you just screw this in. This top display just clips in with the 2 clips and then like the wire clips, and then you just also just clip into place. I broke some clips when I took it apart, but it's still held in place nicely, so I think it's fine. And then there's just 2 screws for the back. They're kind of like bolt screws, but they also have Phillips head inside, and yeah, just screw them in. Make sure it's tight. And then there's just these 2 thick screws that go in the side there. Don't forget those. I almost did. Okay, it's all put together. And here I'm just checking if it's squeaking still, but it seems to be good. It's not just spinning freely.
Doesn't seem to be squeaking.
And then we'll see once it plugs in how it is. It should be good. It was squeaking when I just manually turned it before I fixed everything.